excited to have you here today. So, to another episode of Power Hour and coming to you live from Las Vegas. I was actually sitting here, I'm thinking, wait, we need two separate screens, but I'm not in Philadelphia and I'm here in Las Vegas.
And we're on one laptop today. So, yeah,
so
makes a little bit of a difference.
Oh, my goodness. So, I'm Veronica Valentino.
And I'm Renee Rand.
And we are so happy you're joining us today. Today's topic is one that could literally change the way you think about your future. So, could 5 simple lifestyle habits add 14 years to your life? Hey, we don't know yet.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, absolutely. You know what? If you were told that research suggests 5 healthy habits adopted by age 50, they'll say that, after 50, everything's downhill. So who knows? I think so. May not only help people live longer, but also help them live healthier, a healthier life. And you'd probably want to know what they are, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Well, we're talking about habits that have been associated with lower risks of heart disease, dementia, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, and many of today's most common chronic health conditions. But you know what? Here's what makes today's conversation different.
Well, we're not just talking about living longer. We're talking about living with more energy, better brain function, greater independence, and a high quality of life. And to help us separate the science from the hype. And we're going to be joined once again by our favorite resident clinical nutritionist, best-selling author, CEO of Diet Free Life, and one of the leading voices in nutritional education, Robert Ferguson.
Oh, yes. And you know what? Welcome back, Robert. Where the heck are you? Here you are.
I mean, have you guys been drinking?
Together. No, just coffee. Just coffee. No. Coffee and massages today. That's it. So far.
Okay. All right. So what's that?
Okay. I'm just looking because I'm so used to having 2 separate screens. So I'm confused and disoriented. Wait, I got to tell you, I went outside and there's this insect on the wall that is as big as my hand. And you know what? Let me tell you something.
It's like a prehistoric beetle.
Oh,
it's
my
huge.
gosh.
Okay, it's on my wall by my light for my mosquito zapper. Yeah.
So I was afraid to come in because I say, you know what? I don't like insects. I don't like snakes. And I was about
She used to carry a gun and chase criminals, but she can't handle a bug that's this big, okay?
Nope, I can't. So anyway, welcome, Robert.
Well, good to see you guys.
Good to see
you. What's that?
Good to be seen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job. Well, I'm looking forward to having a conversation about something that I definitely find to be intriguing. It was a pretty well-known study that was done at Harvard School of Public Health. And it was published in a journal called Circulation in 2018, if anybody wants to look it up.
Okay, awesome.
And what's interesting about the study is that people who adopted 5 lifestyle habits by the time they were 50, which, obviously great habits at 60s or 70s, whatever, but the study was framed around 5 healthy lifestyle habits that people adopted by the time they were 50 years old. They ended up living substantially longer than those who adopted none of the 5 habits. And here's the part that kind of set the foundation of why everybody wants to know what these 5 things are. The women lived on average 14 years longer.
Ooh, awesome.
And the men lived on average 12.2 years longer.
All right. Because the ladies were doing it right?
And the guys were just driving us crazy.
Yeah, something along that line.
Well, I mean, 12 years, 14 years. I think most people you talk to, if you went to them and said, hey, you could live 12 years longer, or 14 years longer if you did 5 things. And I think around 50, 60, you start actually you want to know those things.
Yeah.
Because you start looking at you look at the calendar a little differently when you're 55, 65, 75 plus.
So true.
So I would want to know what they are, and I know what they are. So the goal is we're going to share those with all these beautiful, amazing people that listen in.
I love it.
Yes, we can't wait to hear it. So,
well, should we mention what we did the other night before we get started? We have to share something.
Yeah.
We went to a burlesque show, off the Strip. It was a little club called the Space Las Vegas, and little showroom, easy to park, easy to get into. If you're coming to Vegas, it's a cool show. It's the Burlesque Museum in Las Vegas, but they actually had a show. And we went to the show, and it was amazing. They had all the women that were participating in this burlesque show, and it was done very tastefully, were of all different sizes and ages. And so when we're talking about this today, I was thinking, and you were too, we were both thinking, because they offered like striptease burlesque classes for exercise. And so we were thinking that, you know, if exercise was one of those 5 things, and I bet you it probably is, or moving more, that possibly they need to sign up for some classes, do something different.
Yeah, they could sign up to maybe get into being into burlesque and being a performer, or they can do burlesque at home for their husband or significant others.
Absolutely. Anyway, we just had to share that because we met some really cool people that were there, and it was a lot of fun. And, you know, it doesn't matter how old you are, or, well, it does matter how young you are, because you need to be 21 if you're going to these things in Las Vegas.
You might need to be a little bit more limber too. Just, you know what, girl, kick her leg up to the ceiling. I couldn't do that.
But it was fun, and it was lighthearted, and at the same time, you know, part of, I imagine, of being around longer is staying social. So, you know, just something fun. But I had to mention it because I was going to forget probably by the time we get done with the call. So,
okay,
so start with it today.
I mean, so for clarity, I mean, it's great that you two are fully aware of what burlesque means, but as a person from a distance, I think there's some people that may assume they know what burlesque means.
Right.
Can you guys?
Okay.
I mean, can you
a little bit?
Can you take a moment and just explain what burlesque is, because not everybody knows what it is.
Yeah, burlesque is different than stripping, you know, and stripping, you know, is the thing that you're shoving, you know, dollar bills in their G-string type of a thing, and swinging around on a pole.
Now, wait a minute. Like, how did stripping come up? Do you think most
people would think burlesque is stripping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most people would think it has related to stripping, and it's really not. Even though they are taking away essential pieces of clothing,
right?
They start fully clothed with all these amazing costumes and outfits, and they move around sexy, smiling, and just everything's very sensual. They take their time. They may have a certain kind of theme or routine to what they're doing, and they will go down to less of what they're wearing. Not nudity, but less of what they're wearing. So it's very sensual, and it's done to sexy music, and it's just a lot of fun. And the crowd goes wild. They don't stuff dollar bills in their G-strings, but they do throw dollar bills on stage.
Yeah, and you know what? I would look at it as a sensual, artistic performer. Not taking anything away from stripping.
No.
But
one was an opera singer.
Yeah, I was going to bring her up.
Yeah, she was a big gal, and she was an opera singer. Yep. And like I said, these women were just all confidence, and I love the confidence. Yeah. That was the amazing part. They did not all have perfect bodies, and yet they were very confident and very enthused and well received, and it was very nice. It was really fun, and they had a hilarious host that hosted it, that kept everybody laughing through the whole thing. So it was really a great little show, and it was a couple hours, and it was great.
And I just want to add, I think with strippers, you have to have that perfect body, the bosom, the shape. And you know what? Because I'm sure they're exposing a lot more than Hey, whatever. So
So
yeah,
yeah, but
I think it was
it's
great.
more about confidence and sensuality than just stripping and being all sexual. So, but it was entertaining and it was fun, and they had the number one burlesque dancer in the world happened to
Yeah.
be their featured guest that night, and
And
it's
you know
just
what?
amazing.
When Robert comes out to Las Vegas, we're
We'll
just going
take
to
you to
take
the
him.
show.
We're just going to take you
Come
there.
out next time to Vegas.
Yes.
We'll take you to the show,
That's
Robert.
next week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see
We're
you
going to
next
take
week.
you. We're going to
Okay,
take you to that show.
so a burlesque. So if you said, so I think when you guys bring up burlesque, you think that some people, if they don't listen longer, they'll assume it's stripping,
Yes.
right? But burlesque is completely different than like a strip club.
Yes,
totally.
absolutely. It's an entertainment venue. It's not a strip club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
every one of them had a different you know,
Theme.
there was an opera singer, there was a circus woman, there was a Japanese woman, and it was just really amazing. And what they kind of did, she kind of made fun of the way she looked, and it was just a nice little show within 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So it was
Nice.
good.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
All right. Well, hey,
All right.
burlesque. Like when I think
Yeah.
of burlesque, I think of I think is it Blazing Saddles?
We were thinking Gypsy Rose Lee.
Yeah.
Okay, fan dancers. I'm related to Sally Rand, one of the original fan dancers from many years ago, and so I kind of have a better idea. But we were thinking Gypsy Rose Lee,
Yeah.
the movie Gypsy Rose Lee. But
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys never saw Blazing Saddles.
I did. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it, but no, it had no.
Okay. Well, I mean, Blazing Saddles, there's a woman on there that she wasn't a stripper, but she did burlesque,
Okay.
and she just danced and entertained, but it wasn't like a strip. I mean, you know what I mean? Like you can see that there was a, and I've been to burlesque shows, and I know that it's not a stripping show. It's entertainment.
Yeah, it is. But it was very good. It was very good. And like I said, it was the Space Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And great little club, good venue, easy to get in and out of, and it was a lot of fun.
All right. So now let's segue into 5 healthy lifestyle habits.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, for people who want to live longer. So let me give you an example. The women, right, at this time when they did the study, longevity was like 79 years old for women.
Okay.
And 75 years old for men, 75.5. But when the people who had the 5 lifestyle habits, the women, instead of living to be 79, they lived to be 93.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
That's 14 years.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was anyone that saw this post or this video, I would want to know these 5 things.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I mean, 79 to 93. I mean, when I lost my grandmother and she got cancer and we lost her at 84.
Wow.
I would have loved to have had her till she was 98.
Yeah. Wow.
That would have been like 14 more years.
What a gift.
You know what I mean? And not 14 more years of struggle, 14 years of quality. And then the men, they like 75.5, they end up living 87.6.
That's amazing.
I can tell you right now, in my 50s, if I can live to be 80 something, thank you, God, and I will see so much more with my kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So for me, I apply these 5 lifestyle habits, and I'm excited that we can share with everybody who's listening to this show.
I love it.
All right, you guys ready for number 1?
We're ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so number 1, okay, this is what they showed. Harvard is at least 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity each day.
Awesome. See? A burlesque. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was the idea, you know, get a little exercise in there. Or, well, for me, it's getting in the pool and swimming, you know, is working out in the pool. So, but that
30
makes sense.
minutes,
30
whatever someone does.
Yep.
Doesn't matter to me. You can be a bowler, you could be a golfer, you could be in swimming in the pool. If you can be consistent with every day, the study demonstrated that 30 minutes, a person could wake up right now and let's say it's not too hot, and they go for a 30-minute walk, whatever. Everybody got their own thing. Do what works for you, but be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's number one. Any questions on that? Anybody have any questions about the physical? Because you know, you get some people who lean, I gotta lift weights. Okay, lift weights. I hate weights. Don't lift. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we live in a world where everybody wants to, like, it's like the pendulum, like all the way to the left, all the way to the right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no questions so far, but keep going. I'm sure we're going to have some.
Okay, so 30 minutes of
This-
any type of activity, if you can be consistent, even if you're not doing it right now, I would just say figure out a way to get started with something.
Okay.
Okay. Number two, and I think this is a pretty easy one. In the study, people that did not smoke, they live 14 and 12 years longer. So let's say you've been smoking and you're 49. The study would say that, okay, you stopped before you were 50. That means that you have a chance to live 14 years longer as a woman and 12 years longer as a man. Right? Because a lot of times you meet people and they smoked for years and they go, yeah, I stopped at 47. Well, that's great. Okay. Now, if you got someone who's 76 walking around coughing, I mean, there's not much you can do there.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Gotcha.
stop
No smoking.
But stopping anytime is going to help. I mean,
Yes,
help the body.
yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, we don't want to discourage people that are still smoking in the 60s and 70s. But, you know, if you still stop, you're going to have some improvement in your well-being. Yes.
Yeah. Like, there's a woman I met, probably found 15, 20 years ago. She's in her 80s now. I think her name is Geraldine. Oprah featured her. I met her in Maryland when she was probably 60, 70 something. But she decided to become a bodybuilder in her 50s.
Wow.
And now I think she's in her 80s. If you looked at her, you'd just be, I wish I had an image I could show you guys. I don't have one to show, but she looks amazing. Yeah. And she didn't start until she was like 50 something years old.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah. And I remember, like, when I first met her, I believe it's Geraldine. Yeah, Geraldine. And you guys should probably look it up. But Geraldine, I remember I was in Maryland. I was doing a book tour. And then I said, I got to meet Geraldine. I got to meet her. Or Ernestine.
Okay.
Ernestine. Okay.
Yeah. So they go, oh, she's in the green room. So I'm like, all right, where's the guy? I'm looking. I walk in. I'm looking around. I go back out. Dude, I went in. I mean, she's not in there. He goes, no, she's in there, dude. I just saw her. So we go back in. He goes, there she is. But she was like standing where I saw her back. Her back looked 23.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. And I went over and I was like, what? So I'm telling you, people, it's not too late. Okay. Anyway.
Agreed.
So a lot can be different 1 year from now. So
absolutely. So
the 5 things: don't smoke. So you got a lot of people going, I don't smoke. 30 minutes a day activity. You got 2 of the 5.
Yep.
You guys ready for number 3?
Yep. I'm writing them down.
Okay. I don't really like this one, but it's the study. And the study said maintaining a healthy body weight.
That's
And
Okay.
and they define body weight using the BMI, the body mass index.
Mm.
That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
So the body mass index is under 24.9, which means everybody's got to drop some body fat.
Yeah.
So I'm not the biggest believer of the BMI.
Okay.
I'm more into like body composition than something that's based on height, weight, and six, people who are dead that were men, and they said this is what a woman should weigh. So I'm not really into all of that. But if you have excess body fat and you believe you could get leaner, then get leaner, and then you'll fall into this habit. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, everybody knows if they got some body fat they can get rid of.
Right.
Right? I mean, if you don't think you have body fat, and there's some people, I mean, like I'll never forget my niece years ago. She was like, "Uncle, I would rather be happy than healthy."
Oh no.
I was like, "What?" She was like, because her mind, the way she looked at healthy was eating what I ate, and you had to look a certain way. And so a lot of people are that way. It's like, man, I don't want to be like walking around sad and lean. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to eat and have time with my friends, and you know what I mean, have a cocktail here and there, and do different things. Like, nobody wants to like eat cardboard every day.
No.
So I get it, and I'm there with everybody. I totally get it, and that's not the case. But that wouldn't. So number 3 would be you want to like lean out. So if you can lean out, that would be great. And it's like I was talking to one of my friends a couple days ago who used to play pro football, and we were talking about one of his friends that's a pro basketball player. And I've been around a lot of those types of people, and I said, look, have you ever noticed that you don't go to the store or go to an event and see women or men that are extremely tall and in their late 70s and 80s?
I would say that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't see, like, with all these basketball players that are 6'9", 6'10", 7'2", you don't see them at 80.
They all shrunk.
Well, I know I shrunk.
So did I.
Well, all I know is that
why is that, Robert? Why is
well,
that?
I mean, because it goes with what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Same as you don't see a lot of people that are 300 pounds at 84 years old at a family reunion. You just don't see it.
Yeah.
So the people who live the longest are oftentimes leaner people. So if I was 73 and I had some weight to lose, I would keep focusing on dropping some weight, because that means you're going to be around longer.
Let me ask you a quick question with that. If somebody say they're 150 pounds, okay, and they're, I don't know, 5'4", and they're healthy, and everything is in check, and they say, hey, I'm good with where I'm at. I mean, could that help with them with these lifestyle habits where, maybe they don't want to lose 10 pounds and be 140 and 5'4", and they're not on any prescription meds, and their omega-6 to 3 ratios in check, and I mean, but they're very comfortable and they're healthy and their glutathione is on point, I mean, is that okay?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like
clump 100% of the people into one area that's 100% for everybody. I think there is some individuals, but a study does give you at least something to go by, a guideline.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little cushion.
Yeah. Cushion for the pushing. Yep.
Robert's turning red.
hey,
Who would've
hey,
thought?
I'm not sure to. Hey, I said there's nothing wrong with the little cushion.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We're going to take a snapshot. Hold on. I'm taking a snapshot.
Yeah.
Robert's red. Hold on. Do it again.
Do it again.
Well, I'm going to send that to you.
Yeah, there is nothing wrong with a little bit of cushion.
I was thinking it. Renee just said it.
I'm sorry. I have no filter when it comes to that stuff.
Exactly. That makes us who we are.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so now you guys, I think many people are going to like this, and this is up for debate. But the study, I mean, we're looking at a study, and we're not saying to start doing anything, right? We're not saying, right, because everything has made sense now, right? We are saying, hey, be more active, get 30 minutes in. Okay, that'd be great. Okay, we
And
are
was this-
saying.
I'm
that?
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going to say, when this study began, was it all healthy people?
No,
Okay.
no, it was a huge cohort of over 100,000 people.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
All right.
awesome.
Yeah, and it's interesting because you don't hear these studies talked about. You know what I mean? It's like the studies that get on the news, which I don't even watch, but what you tend to hear about are the things that I don't know. That like it's not the. I think this is a very positive study,
Okay.
so it doesn't get a lot of attention.
Okay.
Because everybody be like, oh well, I know don't smoke. Okay. Oh, I know to be more active. Okay. I know to be leaner. Okay. There's two more. You ready for number 4?
Yep.
Ready? I'm writing.
Okay. Moderate alcohol intake.
Oh, darn it.
No problem here.
Yep. Now that doesn't mean start drinking.
That's what I was just going to ask. For us non-drinkers, does that mean we're supposed to
No,
start?
doesn't.
Okay.
No. It just what they did is they just looked at all the data, and moderate, I think, is really people who don't drink, because moderate was a woman, for instance, would have 1 drink a day.
Okay, that's moderate.
I was thinking more
That's-
once a
Once
month.
a week. Yeah, once a week or once a month. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so if you don't drink, then it's not hurting you.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's say you have a woman who goes, I like to have a glass of wine at dinner. Okay. Then that is not going to take away from anything. Men, it was 2 drinks a day.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like that guy that comes home and likes to have his scotch or bourbon or whatever, or that guy that can have 2 beers and stop. But notice the key things. Can you do 2 and stop?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, so the pendulum, it swings a lot, right? Because you have some people that are like, I like to have an occasional drink. Then you're good.
Yeah.
But the guy that goes home and he throws on ESPN and he has 1, 2, 3, and it's a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Or a case. I was married to a case a day.
So what is the case? Is that 12?
24.
Oh, hello.
So you were married to someone who drank 24 beers in one night?
Day.
A
Yep,
day.
a day.
Wow.
Wow.
He was a functioning
I was just
alcoholic.
going to say, can't help them functioning alcoholics.
Yeah, I mean, he was
24?
Yeah, 24 a day. And and when we lived in Texas, he would have to buy extra cases on Friday and Saturday because they didn't sell it on Sunday.
For his exes.
Now, so I'm curious, like if someone does 24 beers a day,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
was this person lean or were they a little overweight?
No, they were overweight. Had a
Yeah.
beer belly. They
Okay.
could show the 24 easily. Yeah.
Because that is a lot of calories, and that does, that's yeah. Did he continue doing that, or did he eventually stop?
No, he continued, but he died. So I mean, he's not around anymore.
Okay.
But he
Do you know how he died?
he had emphysema from smoking as well. So the only smoker I ever had in my life.
That's unlike you.
It was crazy, yeah. So but it was It was interesting. He had a lot of health issues, a lot of background health issues, a lot of family health issues, and yeah, just somebody that wasn't pleasant to be with after 5
Which
years.
husband was this? Just name.
Johnny.
Now I heard that is it true that people who smoke regularly or drink heavily are good sexually?
Nope.
Oh, hello.
I'll answer that one.
All right, well, I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
Yeah, too many chemicals in their body for everything to
Yeah.
function properly.
Yeah, I would
Plus
think that then
they're-
they hit ED.
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, ED as well. But also, you know, they're too self-absorbed usually. You know, I didn't know that he was that kind of a drinker when I married him. So, yeah, surprise, surprise. So we were only together 5 years.
Well, isn't that your limit?
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
5-year limit anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
relationships are 5 years and then it's next. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So,
Well, if anyone has questions on the amount, so we kind of, you know, if you're going to have wine or you're going to, you know, whatever, if you have questions about that, bring it our way. So we've now covered 4.
yep.
So I mean, 14 years, living 14 years longer,
I know, that's amazing.
That's
right?
phenomenal.
So now, if you don't drink, then you're good. If you're drinking more than 1 a day, 2 a day, then you know you may want to like pull back. You know, figure out a way to like maybe keep it to the weekends or something like that. And then we got number 5. You guys ready for this one?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's see. I'm gonna write it down.
Now, this is something that doesn't really come up that often. I happen to know a lot about it because I've done work and where it's part of our work. But there is something called a healthy eating index.
Really?
Healthy eating index. Okay.
Mhm.
And that's
So-
not with the food pyramid, right?
No, well,
Okay.
so there was something created by the government called
Mhm.
the Healthy Eating Index. I know about it because when I did my first controlled trial in 2014 with Aetna Insurance in Missouri, then I wove that into what we were doing because you can take and you'll learn this, Veronica, because it's something that we do like with a big project that I'm getting ready to do is that we will actually establish a healthy eating index, which kind of gives it's really more about, I think, nutrition education. A lot of times like awareness or knowledge, like, because think about it, most people don't know what's healthy and what's not.
Exactly.
Right? They don't. So we can all just everybody at home, and you don't hear a lot of people talking about the healthy eating index, but there is a healthy eating index. We could argue like the pros and cons of the healthy eating index, but there is one. And so once you establish that, then you have an idea where a person's awareness is as far as nutrition. And then you have what people actually do.
Yeah.
Right? Because people know what's healthy, but that doesn't mean they do what's healthy.
Right.
And so when people like lean more and improve their healthy eating index, and this is where I think the study got lost, is because most people don't know how to explain it. And so I'll take an attempt to give some insight into it so that people can kind of have an idea of where they are. So if you eat a variety of fruits and vegetables and you eat a variety of proteins, you probably have a good healthy eating index.
Oh, good. Okay.
If you eat the same foods every day, all day, and never change or never experiment, then you probably don't have a healthy eating index.
Okay.
Probably. But if you're eating close to nature, like I would say most farmers have a healthy eating index. Because most of the food they're eating is food that they've grown or they've bought from other farmers. Right? Most of us, like me, I'll use me, I don't buy most of my food from farmers. I buy most of my food from the grocery store.
Right.
And you know, a lot of people that buy their food primarily at the farmers market, which you usually have access to once a week, if that works for you, then that's great. If you are, what do they call those people that they don't believe in buying cars?
Amish, Amish.
Yeah, the Amish.
Okay.
The Amish have a healthy eating index.
Yeah, I would believe so.
You know what I mean? Like they're not buying licorice, they're not getting M&Ms, they're not buying Doritos. Right?
No, they make
Exactly.
everything. They make.
They're
and
not.
grow
Yeah, they're
everything.
not buying a big old thing, 24 donuts, and everybody gets to have a donut.
They make their own donuts.
Yeah, I mean these guys, they're eating like close to nature. So my recommendation, what I share with clients, I go, look, we live in a world where convenience is important, and it's part of the world we live in. But when you can eat close to nature, just do the best you can to eat close to nature.
Right.
I mean, that's it. I mean, what else is there? You know?
Well, it's all good information, that's for sure. And I know we have some questions. So
Okay.
Chandler's asking, does alcohol have any nutritional value, or is it simply empty calories?
Okay. I wish that they changed when they talk about, and the government, registered dietitians, a lot of nutritionists, I wish they would stop saying that alcohol is empty calories.
Mm.
Instead, I would want them to say alcohol are toxins.
Oh, yes.
Toxins. That's a better word for it, for
Mhm.
sure.
Because
yeah.
that's what it is.
Yep.
And when you consume alcohol, and I'm not beating up alcohol, right?
Mm.
But when you consume alcohol, what happens is biologically or physiologically, your metabolism shifts. So everything comes to a halt whenever you have toxins in your body.
Mm-hmm.
So your metabolism doesn't process alcohol. What it does is it puts everything else on hold so it can deal with the alcohol. So your liver like stops everything to deal with the toxins of the alcohol.
Mm.
So that means if there's nutrients floating around, those nutrients get stored and then later utilized as part of metabolism. But you got to first deal with the toxins of the alcohol.
Yeah. Wow.
So knowing that, what I teach my clients who want to have alcohol, I go, whenever you have alcohol if you have it with any kind of food.
Okay.
Protein.
Yeah.
And vegetables after that.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. When you're at a bar, people are consuming crackers, pretzels, chips, right? Those are the things that is like triglycerides are going to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Fat storage is going to go up.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can discipline yourself and say, look, I'm going to drink tonight, so I'm going to stick primarily to protein and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, I'm telling you, it goes a very long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good info. Really good info.
Super.
I have to remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a big drinker.
But you know what? This is a good question too, because I hear this about certain things too. Leslie's asking, people often drink alcohol because they say it protects the heart. Is that true? Often think. Is that true, or has science changed?
No. There were some studies and some reports that came out at one point that talked about alcohol having heart healthy benefits. And a lot of that has been dispelled.
Okay. I thought wine was what I had heard way back when.
Well, wine is a food and alcohol is an alcohol.
Ah, good to know.
Yeah, because it comes from grapes. Well, that's good.
Wine, I mean, wine has alcohol in it, but it's looked at as a food compared to bourbon.
Okay.
But
right?
wine is fermented, correct? I mean, I've never made wine.
Like all alcohol is fermented.
Well, I'm thinking of the grapes back in the Roman days, and they was crushing them grapes and crushing them, and then they
but you know what? If you go to like the mid, what do you call it? If you go back in like in ancient times, I'm gonna say ancient because I'm not, the right word's not coming.
Mm-hmm.
But like with the Irish and the Scottish, William Wallace days, right? they were drinking beer. Because at one point, beer, which was fermented, wine, which was fermented, was healthier than drinking water.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? Because you got bacteria with water and people would get sick and pick up germs from water.
I recall hearing that before. Yes.
Yeah. So the fermenting process was actually, you had warriors, man, they were drinking beer.
Right.
And it gave them courage. Okay. So,
Liquid courage.
that's right. So I'm okay. Like, wine is great. I love wine. I don't drink it as much as I would like to, but
Right.
wine is great. And I've done studies. I'm familiar with multiple studies around wine. Wine is like we should do like one of my favorite seminars that I've done for years. And if you guys want to do this on a Monday, we can.
Yeah.
It's titled Wine, Chocolate, and Weight Loss.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I like all of those.
Because there's so many historical facts with chocolate and wine.
Yes.
And from a health beneficial point of view, they're both very important, right? Like if you look at like one of the common things between both of them is the polyphenols.
Yes.
You get a ton of polyphenols from wine and from chocolate.
Yeah.
They both positively impact the mood. And they're great. And they share like if you look at wine, it takes you back to the Egyptian days, right? Because the Egyptians were like the best when it came to wine in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at chocolate, that takes you to the Aztecs and the Olmec, right? I mean, Casanova was known for chocolate. And Casanova, most people go, oh, the ladies' man. Well, he would bring the ladies into the mist and give them some real rich dark chocolate and get them in the mood.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That'll do it.
They say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, and the darker the chocolate.
Well, you know, I used to say at my seminar, I would say the darker the chocolate, the sweeter the experience.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to get
All right, ladies.
Hold on.
It's ladies' night,
Got to that.
and I'm feeling right.
Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Ooh,
What a night.
Oh, wow, look how Reddy got. Here, let's do that again.
All
There we
right.
go.
So,
And
Kayla.
and it's not sunburn.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You've recovered from that. All right. Kayla's asking, do you think many people underestimate how much alcohol is affecting their sleep, energy, and overall wellness?
100%.
Yeah.
Like when you like alcohol, what I've learned with most people, not all people, is that alcohol can get you to fall asleep fast, but it doesn't keep you asleep.
Right.
So if you remove alcohol, you wake up faster, you wake up earlier, you wake up with more energy. But we get used to drinking it, and I've lived through this on multiple moments in my own personal life where like I mean, especially when I used to get wine sent to me all the time from these companies, right? Like I went through a period of time where like I would do 1 glass of wine, maybe 2, and I'll be good. Well, then after a while, you build up a tolerance. And then one day you notice, shit, I'm drinking a whole bottle.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you're like, okay, I gotta poop because the bottle's not enough. Let me go get another. And it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
So that's how I managed my wine was when I was doing a bottle by myself. That's when I said, okay, I need a detox.
And by yourself, hello, there's a red flag.
Yeah.
Oh no, by myself. And at one point, even my ex-wife, like we would drink wine, and she was more of a beer drinker, but she would drink wine because I had it there. So that wasn't a positive. I wasn't being a good influence, right? And so, but then you learn, and then you start to, you got to build boundaries around it.
Right.
Like I don't have that desire for wine like I once did, but you know, like I mean, I have like 2 bottles of wine in my house right now, and they've been there for over a year. And I haven't even and I like wine.
Right.
So I just had to move back a little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think in answer to her question, alcohol can be part of a healthy lifestyle,
Gotcha.
but it's challenging because it's so nice that you end up overdoing it.
Okay, so that was Kayla. Okay.
Yeah, that was
All right.
Kayla. Okay. I think
All right.
Lee's got a question too.
So let's see. We had a
All
couple
right.
questions.
Who is Kayla? Where's Kayla from?
She's coming to us from Power Hour or from our Facebook page. Matter of fact, we have a lot of women today we would love to welcome who have joined our Facebook page. Our numbers are almost hitting, I believe, 1,000 women,
Yeah.
and we really jumped. We over the last 24 hours, I think we had like 20 people, 20 women who have joined us. So yeah, super excited
All
about
right,
that.
20 women out there. How many of you women want to come out to California and have a glass of vino?
Vino.
Are you drinking?
Or how many you want to jump on a plane and come to Vegas and go to a burlesque event?
That's right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Love it. Okay. Lee
We
is
have
asking
two amazing hosts, Renee and Veronica. They're gonna take us to burlesque, and who knows where we end up.
That's right.
Yep,
So get ready.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
These guys
Okay,
are party
Lee's
animals.
asking Robert. All right. If you had just 60 seconds to convince somebody that nutrition matters, what would you say? Good question.
Wow, that's a tough one.
All right, wait, I'm going to time you. Ready?
I mean, that's a tough one because it depends on who I'm talking to. If I was talking to a man and he may be experiencing erectile dysfunction, I would say, hey, man, if you eat this way, I'm telling you, in 30 days, you're going to have a whole different experience. Boom. It just depends. It depends on who you're talking to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nutrition matters based on where the pain point may be.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Good answer.
Yeah,
Good answer. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's
Lee,
it.
Lee, if you
25
were
seconds.
asking for something very specific, go ahead and type in another question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, and you can do a lot in 60 seconds, by the way.
That's true.
Yes,
you
you
can do a
can.
lot.
I mean, you
Oh my God, let me take a picture. What is it with you turning red today?
hey, I'm just saying, like, hey, you can run around a track in 60.
I think of a lot of things you can do in 60 seconds. And feel pretty good too.
I'm sure.
All right. Jody's now asking, can someone reverse years of poor lifestyle choices? Or is there a point where it's just too late? Why do so many people know what to do but still struggle to do it?
Man, great question.
Boy, age-old question. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That is such a good question. Thank you, Jody. I believe that to the day we leave this world, you can reverse a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I really believe, and I've seen it. I've lived long enough now that I've actually witnessed it. You know, people with like really bad kidney disease, and they're like, 83, and they're like, does it really matter, Robert? And then they go for it, and at 86, they're like, wow, I'm so happy I did it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think that, I mean, you can look completely different. Like you could be 81, make some changes, and be a completely different looking person, different energy, different movement at 83.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember taking on a client. Man, what was her name? Oh, it's killing me. I remember taking on a client. I mean, she wasn't. Oh, I don't think any. I mean, I guess every year, every age doesn't seem old anymore. But I remember this lady called me at 73, and she was done. And I ran one ad. I only ran one ad in a newspaper. I used to have this column where I live. And I remember she called me from Santa Barbara, California. And she was like, is it really possible? And then she came up. I met with her. Oh, B-E-A.
Mm-hmm.
And B became a client. She was probably 250, 73 years old. She was kind of tall too, like 5'9", 5'10". got B down to about 145 pounds. 10 years went by. B was all over the world, traveling, hiking. Like her life, man, that was really impressive to see how her life went from
Kidding.
doing nothing to just thriving. And imagine if she never did it, if she just thought, hey, I'm 73, I'm overweight, it is what it is. Nope.
Yeah.
We changed everything, and her life, man, was amazing.
You know what's one
I'd
of the
love to
things
hear
I
that.
wanted to do in 2026 was not the parties, not go out here and there. I wanted experiences.
Travel.
Yeah, in travel. I mean, I had a professional chef come to my home and make, show everyone how to make pasta. We added a little wine and cheese with it, but still, it's just like genuine experiences to do, like see a burlesque show. That
Something
too.
different,
Yeah,
it's certain times in your life where how much more stuff are you going to collect? I mean, if you look around my place, you can tell I'm a collector of art, and but I don't have any more wall space. So experiences and being able to travel, yet being healthy enough to be able to function, do it, and enjoy it. That all comes down to making different choices when you get to a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Yeah,
does.
I think so.
All right. Kate is asking, we often hear that a glass of red wine is good for your heart. We already covered this one, I think. Is that still supported by today's science, or is there actually a safe amount of alcohol to drink? Well, the study kind of covered that a little bit.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, I'm a fan of wine. I think I look at wine as a food. It's packed with polyphenols, flavonoids, things that it's not just heart healthy. I think it's brain healthy. I believe that it's mood filling. The goal is just to keep it, to moderation. So my recommendations as far as portion size. Okay, get ready for this one because you don't hear many people talk about this. In our diet-free life methodology with food, when you have wine, if it's part of a meal, we call it a fast carb.
Okay.
And a portion size would be up to 8 ounces for a woman.
Really?
That's a lot. Yeah.
It is. I was going to say 4
I'm trying to tell you, this is good news.
Wow.
4 ounces.
And up to 10 ounces for a man.
I'm
Wow.
going to go have a glass of wine.
Wow.
So that could be
Well, we'll
2
have to go
4
buy
ounces.
a bottle. There's none in this house. Okay.
Right? So if you have
Yeah.
2 4-ounce glasses of wine, or you just have one.
Yeah.
Or you have 1 5-ounce. But you can have up to 8, and that would be a portion, and you have that with your meal, right? Because that's a fast carb.
Right.
You wouldn't have it with rice, you wouldn't have it with pasta, you wouldn't have it with bread.
Okay.
You would have the wine with vegetables and protein, and you're good.
All right. Great. How about cooking with wine? How does that work?
Well, most wine that you cook with evaporates in the cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll get the flavor of what you're looking for, but you won't get the alcohol that most people become concerned with. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sandy was asking that question.
Sandy asked about that.
All right. Let's see what else we got.
Sandy trying to get a little buzz on cooking a little stir fry.
Come out to Vegas with us, Sandy. We'll go see the burlesque show and have a bottle of wine.
Well, like here's one of the goals, and I haven't had a chance to share this with you guys, but the goal, one of the business goals, is that 3 times a year, I want to get all of our partners, right, with the balance test, balance oil, 3 times a year for us to all go to Vegas for like 3-4 days. For business. I mean, for business.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm picking Vegas because Vegas, the flights, like if we picked any other city anywhere in the United States, it's cheaper for everybody to fly to Vegas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we can do an Airbnb, and we can so the goal is I'm going to be looking at the calendar this week, sometime soon within a couple months, 3 months, is to come back to Vegas for some training and go from there.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah,
absolutely. All right. Let's see what Miguel's saying. Chocolate City. I didn't think I know what he's talking about.
Chocolate.
Yeah, like what is Miguel talking
All right,
about?
Miguel,
just said
come on,
Chocolate City.
elaborate on your Chocolate City.
I mean, because Chocolate City tells me to get on the plane and go to DC.
You go to Philly too.
Oh, do they call Philly Chocolate City?
No. I'm just I'm just playing.
Okay, so Veronica is thinking about something I don't even know what I mean.
Me
I just
either.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess we were kind of like insinuating a little, things a little earlier that something you could do in 60 seconds. And he's over there saying, the darker I said
Never
the darker
mind.
the
Yeah.
berry,
All
the
right.
sweeter the juice, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's move along. Okay, Miguel says, my dad in his 80s, he was just released from heart bypass surgery. He also is on oxygen due to untreated asthma. What can he do? He eats reasonably healthy.
Well, one, I would get your dad on the balance oil yesterday.
Yeah.
One, if he's not, he should be on the balance oil like immediately. And if you just take a moment in AI, omega-3s, cell membrane fluidity, and asthma, omega-3s, cell membrane fluidity, and breathing oxygen, omega-3 cell membrane, fluidity, and you look at being in your 80s, bypass surgery, it is the number one thing I would do. If it was my mom, which my mom, as she just sent in her test and sent it to me this morning. I mean, I got my mom on board, and I truly believe she's still here because she's on balance oil.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm thankful. I am so thankful.
Well, family's sometimes the hardest to jump on board. So we know how that goes.
We're going to go and list those five things, and they'll be posted. But Robert, we would like for you to touch on the balance oil and the balance test, if you can.
Well,
I know you can, but
the balance test, and as you saw, we were talking about this yesterday. What's that?
We didn't say nothing.
What's that?
We didn't say nothing.
Oh, no. So the balance test, because I talked about glutathione for almost 2 hours yesterday, which is amazing that I talked about it for 2 hours.
Yeah, I was there.
I mean, I just kept talking and talking and talking and talking, but it's like test-based nutrition is king.
Yeah.
Like someone texted me this morning, one of my clients, hey, magnesium, I'm not sure what to take. What should I take? Like, there's different magnesiums. I'm like, and my response to her was, why do you think you need to take magnesium? Because everybody's taking it. And I go, yeah, but why? And she doesn't know. And I helped her realize, yeah, I don't know why I'm taking it. I said, you ever look at what you eat? There's a good chance you're getting plenty of magnesium if you eat 3 meals a day. Now, if you don't eat 3 meals a day, right? So it's like everybody's away from doing what is natural and normal. So, of course, you think, oh, I got to take this. I need to take that. I need to take this supplement. And you just get pulled into all of these lies. Like, Lord, bless all of you people who don't know any better. And bless you that you're here. Because if you're part of our goal is to share with you. And then you're like, well, who are you? Well, get to know me and I will back up everything that I share with you. And I'm not here to sell you a supplement. However, we know that the balance oil is beneficial for everybody. And I'm using the word everybody. So now to back that up, there's a test. So you take a test, it looks at your red blood cell, and it goes inside the red blood cell, and it tells you if you're getting enough omega-3s. And if you are not, which is 99% plus of the population, then you are limiting your suboptimal with many parts of health.
Mhm.
So anyone who's listening to us right now and they don't know what the balance test is or what balance oil is, they should write that down and contact you, me,
Yep.
and they need to get it done.
Absolutely. I know the answer to this, but I'll let you answer it. Is it okay to take balance oil on an empty stomach in the morning, as asked by Miguel?
I take it on it. That's how I take it.
Yeah, that's how I do.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't got to have it with food. You can it's just omega-3s and polyphenols. But the reason why I take it first thing in the morning, and this goes back to one of the points that I made earlier.
Mm-hmm.
When I walk into the kitchen every morning,
Mm-hmm.
that's my quiet moment.
Mm-hmm.
I go in, I start to make my coffee, and I do my balance oil. I have a glass of water, and I'm consistent, and I don't miss a day. If I took it in different parts of the day, then I'm not going to be consistent.
Right.
And so it's kind of like with business, right? So as an entrepreneur my whole life, like tomorrow I have a very important meeting.
Mm-hmm.
It went from great to amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pumped about it, right? It's like, but the reason why I got to this position to have this meeting that is moving the dial to a whole nother level is because I am consistent.
Right.
Like I'm telling you, like if someone says, Robert, how did you get that deal with a Fortune 50 company that is like 8-9 figure deal? It's because I am consistent.
Right.
Like, and everyone that's watching us and everyone that will watch the replay of this, whatever it is, if you can figure out a way to be consistent with the right thing, then there's benefits that come with that. Like my mom is consistent with balance oil. So I know her numbers are going to be better. And I know I love my mom. And I'm thankful that she's still here. And I know she's here longer because I really believe this, man. I really believe that she is here and has all her faculties because I love my mom. And I would tell Miguel, if you love your dad, do the right thing. And the only reason why a person wouldn't do the right thing and get them tested on balance oil is because they are ignorant, they're uninformed, they don't know the importance of it. Once you know the importance of it, because I know, I get it on all levels, clinical science, you name it. There's no way I would want my mom to just be this living life without being in balance.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, who the hell would? You know what I mean? Like, you have to not be informed. You have to be ignorant, which is most people. And that's not being mean, everybody. I'm not being mean. Ignorant doesn't mean you're dumb. Because there's a difference. I know some ignorant people and I know some dummies. Okay. I mean, because I'm telling you, Renee, and I know Renee is always the one that brings me back. Let's keep it loving. Let's keep it loving. But Renee, there are some dumb folks and there's some ignorant. They're different people. And then there's some that are just unaware.
Yes.
Anyway, I love all of you.
You know what, Robert? A huge thank you to our resident clinical nutritionist, Mr. Robert Ferguson, for joining us once again. And thank you to everyone watching live and to those catching the replay. You know what? If today's conversation helped you, please do us a favor. Like this video, leave us a comment, share it with someone you care about. Subscribe to the Power Hour podcast on YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. And for more information, if you need to find out about the balance oil and the balance test, you can get a hold of Robert, you can get a hold of Renee, or you can get a hold of myself. You know, until next time, keep learning, keep growing, keep empowering yourself and those around you. So we will see you next Monday on Power Hour. And we, of course, will have our resident clinical nutritionist with us. Robert, any last words?
No, do you guys want to do a wine, chocolate, and weight loss next week?
Yeah, we'll do it. All right. right. So there's
Now,
like
so let me
topic.
just tell you, like, so the wine, chocolate, and the weight loss. I'm gonna
Okay.
have a little bit of jazz music,
All
Okay.
right.
and I'm gonna have some real pretty slides,
All right.
Okay.
Love it.
and I'm gonna show people how like different types of wine, different types of chocolate,
Yeah.
and how you can enjoy it and still improve your health and lose weight.
I love it.
Woohoo!
I love it.
You
Yeah.
might be here next Monday in live in person. So that might even we can really do it. We
Oh,
can have
that would be. Let me
chocolate,
see.
we can have wine, we can have your
Well,
diet
if he
free
doesn't
life.
make it on Monday, we'll do something else live when you're here
Yeah.
anyway. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll do
Yeah.
a
Well,
live.
what I will do is I'm gonna have some white wines, some red wines.
Oh, I'll test it for you.
I'll watch.
Well, hey, you know what? Let's figure out a way to promote this in the right way so that people
Okay.
can, if they want to join, when they join us, they can all have their preference of wine with them.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'll give you guys like some chocolate recommendations because we're gonna go from like lighter chocolate
Okay.
to like darker chocolate because I'm gonna talk about the difference of the cocoa content
Yeah.
and what it looks like and what the benefits can be, like if it's 70% plus cocoa
Yeah.
content, or maybe 40-50% where you're going to have some almonds in it or pecan. Like, so I'll give you guys some content and we can have some fun with it.
Absolutely
sounds great.
agreed. Well, we are so excited for that. So meet us here back on Power Hour, same place, same time next week. We will be coming to you live again from Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
All right, Vegas people,
Great
let's
day.
go.